Do you have tons of free time? Do you have loads of extra money lying around? Do you struggle to drive without being micromanaged? Introducing having a girlfriend. Having a girlfriend is the #1 way to ensure all of your extra energy is used up. With this exclusive offer, you get to be responsible for the happiness of 2 people instead of just 1. Why pursue your dreams when you could pour all your time into low ROI activities, including going out on dates, taking expensive vacations, and spending countless hours on emotional support?
When I was single, I had a lot of freedom and was always happy. But now that I have a girlfriend, I have someone who constantly wants to know what I'm thinking about. Now I finally hate my life.
Come on, babe, let's go shopping.
Right away, dear.
Admit it. Life is boring without frequent childlike emotional breakdowns. Spice it up by getting a girlfriend today. Are you sick of your girlfriend always saying, blah, 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 you never listen? Well, do I have the solution for you? Introducing Boyfriend Stunt Doubles. Boyfriend Stunt Doubles are the most effective way to get your life back. She wants to vent about work? We got you covered. She's crying for literally no reason? We got you covered. She wants to cuddle? You know we got you covered. Simply tap in one of our stunt doubles and let them do all the emotional work so you can do just the fun parts and get back to doing what you actually want. All of our Boyfriend Stunt Doubles are 100% chemically castrated, so you don't have to worry about any funny business.
Thanks to the Boyfriend Stunt Double, I was able to pour more time into my work and find a cure for cancer. Instead of serving just one complaining, whiny person, I was able to serve humanity.
Why spend all your time trying to make one person happy? A person who's incapable of happiness anyway. A woman, when you could impact millions of people with your business, invention, or art. So what are you waiting for? Stop on in today.
If you want to talk,
I think we should go on a break.
What do you mean?
Well, I want the comfort of you being there for me, but I also really want to hook up with this hot guy that I've been DMing lately. But if he realizes he doesn't want to be with me, then I want to go back to being exclusive with you.
Oh, okay. That seems cool.
Okay, see ya.
All right, sounds good. Babe, you're back.
Guys are such dicks.
Oh no.
That guy that I was DMing that said he just wanted to rail me didn't actually want to date me.
No.
Or his friends. Tyler, Jimmy, Jerry, Michael, Jake, Chad, Joseph, Braxton, Malcolm Kellner. That douchebag broke my heart.
Aw.
I think I made a huge mistake.
Babe, who would have thought the guy you just threw yourself at with almost no effort on his part wouldn't want to date you? So are we back to being exclusive?
You know, I think I'd like that. Wait, you didn't hook up with anyone, did you?
Of course not. I would never break your trust like that.
Okay, good.
Cool, I'm glad we're back to being just us.
Me too.
Look, I'm just gonna say OTK needs to go away. Like, the culture around OTK has caused all these things to happen. You know, stories are getting leaked out left and right that, you know, this is just like a party house and a very disrespectful to women type culture. You know, women are being used as, you know, sex objects, right in Miss Kiv's streams. You know, they're brought on to be eye candy or whatever to get views. Like, there hasn't been respect for women during this whole process of the shit that we're seeing online, let alone to these stories behind the scenes. So it's like, it's no wonder this stuff is happening. And I don't know. It's shocking that there's no real punishment for these Twitch streamers. If this was a YouTuber, if this was a TikToker, you know, their career would be...
Just maybe they've got what it takes, though. While we unbox the system, let's talk a little bit more about the Starforge Systems team. It was created by a collection of Twitch streamers, notably Moist Critical and One True King Network, which includes Asmongold, Miskif, and a number of other notable streamers.
Damn, bro. They just... Damn. No shot, bro. I mean, it's true, though.
And a number of other notable streamers.
Oh my god. No way, bro. Why put this in the video, though?
It's going to be run by the ex-COO of Artesian Build.
Way too much out of your league, actually. I hate everything about you. I don't want you to be here right now. Please leave. Let's get the professional in here, please. Is Zico around, guys? Can we get Zico in on here? Rich, get out of here, please. Just leave.
Round of applause for Rich getting fired.
Don't leave me! Not again!
Just like old times, Rich. Enjoy Call of Duty or whatever the fuck you do in your off time. Yeah, get out of here.
We're very excited for this, but we're more excited to fire him.
What?
OTK has not been able to catch even a single break. Following the Miskiff situation, OTK had to fight an uphill battle to maintain their credibility, but for the most part they were winning the public over. Until Rich Campbell, a founding member of OTK, was formally accused of, let's say, redacted. He was immediately dropped by OTK, all of his friends turned on him, and the dude lost pretty much his whole career. Rightly so. Then a bit after this, on Christmas Eve actually, J-Slat, a later member of the group but arguably more popular member, formally announced his departure from OTK. However, although I said departure, he's still a part owner of the company, I believe, and he's still part of their other ventures. He is simply no longer a face of the company. This is a really difficult spot for the other members of OTK, and I don't know what the future entails for them, but who knows.
Adrianah Lee is a 22-year-old Twitch streamer from Detroit who started live streaming around 2019. Adrianah is currently seeking over $2 million in damages from popular live streamer Miskiff and the group he's associated with, OTK. The lawsuit centers around allegations of sexual harassment, defamation, and intellectual infliction of emotional distress.
And then at the end of the night, she passed out in one of the Airbnb beds. And I didn't witness this, but this is what I was told right after my birthday party, is that he went into the room and he started, I heard this from 3 people, by the way. He started like touching her and was like, I don't know exactly what his intentions were, but I just know that he was touching her, and everyone was like, dude, stop. Like, she's trying to relax. She's drunk. Like, it's weird. Like, don't touch somebody when she's drunk, and like, especially when you're just making.
How much money did you make off the sale of the coin?
Made no money off Cryptozoo.
Oh, no. Just because Logan didn't make the money doesn't mean it wasn't a scam. You know who did make money and 7.7 million's worth? 2 of the other criminals he hired to run it with him. Yes, it is a scam, even though Logan didn't make the money.
Logan Paul f***ed up again. He created an NFT-based game called Cryptozoo where people can make money.
It'll be the biggest thing I ever do.
And it was the biggest thing he ever did, but like in a bad way. Okay, maybe second worst thing he's done, actually. After launching the game and investors pouring millions of dollars into it, they were met with a shocking realization.
I can't do anything. It's not showing up on the website when I connect my wallet.
That's right, the game didn't even work. Not only did the game not work, but the artwork that they hyped up so much.
We handmade art for the past 6 months, bro.
Turned out to be some stock images just edited together. Here's what the millionaire had to say about.
Everybody seems to love Logan Paul right now, but things weren't always like that. Logan was one of the biggest creators on Vine back in the mid-2010s, but this all ended when he made his notorious Japan vlog, where he filmed a body in a forest on a Japanese island. Logan took a break, but the controversies kept piling on. In his time away, Logan would adopt a pet pig, which seemingly disappeared from his Instagram with time, only to be found by an animal sanctuary after it was allegedly abandoned and scared away by Logan. Logan eventually recovered from both situations, but when he got too invested in the crypto and NFT space, things got dark once again. Logan created his own project and called it Cryptozoo, which he said was just a really fun game that makes you money. It featured images of crosses between animals that were simply taken from Adobe stock images. But when the game was never properly released, the investors ended up losing millions of dollars, while Logan cashed out, disappeared, and never returned. Logan pledged over $10 million to pay back the losses of his investors after being called out by CoffeeZilla, but whether he actually paid anyone is yet to be seen. And this might.
For the last 6 months, I've been working on my own NFT project. Cryptozoo.co. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
I lost around $50,000 in Cryptozoo.
I lost $40,000.
$500,000 Australian.
I'm telling you, it's just a picture. There's nothing I could do with it.
Wait, you can't even hatch?
No.
We had a f***ing issue with Cryptozoo where our lead developer took the code that he made, fled to Switzerland, and like held it hostage for $1 million.
He literally never gave me anything at all, ever. And he promised me, 5% tokens and $1 million. He never paid me.
Wait a second. Who's Eddie? I thought that all of this was Logan Paul. What's this random guy doing in Logan Paul's project? And who is he?
TV, pretty chill. Bathroom. With the shower. Could have been better with the shower, to be honest, but it is what it is. And then just closets. Washing stuff. Then gym. 3-car garage. Which just smells terrible though, because stuff's been in there for a while. But here's what it is. You gotta say goodbye. I guess. office room. Okay.
Was going to address all of this, but he decided not to do it because that was exactly what she wanted, and X is not dumb.
Schizo shit is fine to talk about and like debug whatever, but actual, legitimate, triple layered in, mass hysterical schizo shit. Sometimes something is so insane that like you just don't touch it. That's what I meant. You don't even bother.
He's the best tank in Overwatch history, and he made the right tactic. He said it was so much garbage lies that there's not even a reason to address it. This made Adept so mad because her landlord will kick her out if she doesn't pay her rent, and she needs the views to do it. So she took the plane all the way to his house and changed the passcode to his door without him knowing.
Bro, I asked somebody to do something at my house, to help with like stuff, and the door code doesn't work. It worked like 3 days ago. I think I'm gonna have to fucking go deal with stuff offline. I have a lot of really cool and things that I like in the house, and I feel uncomfortable that, you know, it could just get like swept under me.
All right, how y'all doing today? Can everybody hear me good? You know what's good? What's good? It's the all right, that's one of the best beats in rap history. Anyway, let's go. That's right, Nasty. Let's go. Don't be clipping this shit. We might have somebody pull a blicky out, and you know I don't need you putting that on Reddit. Give me a second. I gotta adjust this lighting. It's crazy. All right. How y'all doing tonight? Oh my goodness. It's just the weekend, guys. It's the weekend. And you know, Aiden hit me up and he was like,
"What's up, nigga? What's up for the weekend, nigga?"
I was like, "Aiden, chill, man. It's only been 3 weeks. It's too soon, man. It's too soon out here. You can't be doing that. They watching me now. A little bit, guys. We getting a little bit of traction these days. A little bit of traction, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone for being here tonight. I know y'all wondering, right? You like, Henry, we joined the Resilient Army and we was looking for something. I'm like, what was y'all looking for? We heard that you posted your court documents. Like, did you? The answer is yes, I did. But in doing so, since I was rushing and preparing them, you know what I'm saying? I end up doxing myself last night for those who saw. It was like, whoa. Oh, that, you know, it was a lot of personal information that was being shared that I definitely did not intend. Oh my goodness. Hey, but for those who were there, it was a phenomenal stream. All 32,000 of y'all. And shout out to everyone watching on Twitch. You know, per their stupid TOS change, I will not be stream. Well, I won't be dual streaming. I'll be doing some different streams on Twitch. But the big stuff may have to come on whatchamacallit. I see Twitch is like, whoa, Henry streaming, or they view botting my ass. You missed it, man. He coach gang too, man. Sorry, man. I had to delete that shit. People's like, "Oh, your wife makes that much money and you still had to pay?" I was like, "Yeah, man." Yeah. Anywho. I see we got some early contributors. I see some super chats. I see some look, Chad over here flexing his membership. Guys, if you are a member on YouTube, you get a free super chat. And I see Chad just used his. So thank you for 3 months, Chad. And we wish Chad the best of luck in his endeavors. What does he say? Great stream last night. Shout out to you, your daughter in the Resilient Army. Yes, right. That's the official Resilient Army theme song. I got to fine tune the dance or whatever. I probably got to get Waka Flocka an emoji or something. But yeah, it was a great stream last night. I got very personal, too personal. I was like, yo, wait, Henry, you had a brother? Like, what? You never said that. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And my daughter came, she come, you know, daddy, you know, she talking, you know, like, you know, it was a great stream. But anyway, for people who are new, because I knew we have a new influx of subs. I think I gained like probably like 300 today. We close to 10,000. I have to check the stats. But yeah, y'all probably like, what? You had 300 subs at one day? Yeah, that's like a record, guys. That's like a record. I don't know. Maybe when I first started covering XQC, it was bigger records. But anyway, yeah, we're growing. Resilient Army is growing, and I could not be happier and grateful for the growth from everyone involved. And for the new people, right, that don't know me, I am HenryResilient, aka YouTube Henry, aka XQC court case guy. I don't know how many aliases I got out there. Keemstar Jr. So I was like, Keemstar. Look, this is when I didn't even know who Keemstar was. It was like, you Keemstar. I was like, guys, who the hell is Keemstar? It was like, I was like, oh man, look, guys, it's been a crazy YouTube, Twitch, Kick growth spurt. Someone said the male simp. And look, this person is a part of the army. Like, look at this. Like, look, they just be roasting me, guys. Look, I laugh a lot. I don't take too much serious or whatever. And Mike, sir, he probably should put a dust emoji in the goddamn whatchamacallit, because I know his ass got that emoji from Dust or whatever. But let's do all that. Yeah, I'm saying. But anyway, how's everyone doing this weekend? How's everyone doing this weekend? I'm great. We got a lot to talk about today, though. You like, Henry, what? What do we have to talk about today? We're always talking with you. Every time I look up, all you want to do is talk. Talk. Now, guys, I do got the Resilient desktop, but it is not ready to be put into service today. So shout out to everyone who donated to the chat. You know, all money does go back into the stream for equipment, editors, all that good stuff, guys. So if you want to donate, you can at $HenryResilient on the Cash App, or Super Chat, or Stream Elements, or everything's, you know, in the description. I don't got TTS yet, but I'm hoping to have it Sunday. Okay, hoping to have it Sunday. But there's been a development in the OTK case. It's been I wouldn't say a development. I'm talking like this shit is how do I put it? Maybe like, you ever saw the men carrying the casket? You know that meme? They dancing and shit with the casket. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I have that. Yes, we're gonna talk about Adept, the coffin dance. I think I have that as a meme or whatever. I think I do. But OTK ain't nothing to mess with, guys. Y'all better not ever speak ill will of OTK and it not be true. But yeah, that coffin meme dance. Oh man, let me pull it up here for you guys. And then I'll get to the early contributors. Bruh, this is horrible. It is. Let's see if I can. There we go. Let's get to it right here with it. What is happening with OTK? You like, Henry, you stalling. I know. Look, this is gonna be a long ass stream, guys. So buckle up. I'm not even lying. It's gonna be probably like 2.5. 2.5. Because look, guys.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
I dug up some shit. I was like, Adept said, what? Adept. Yeah, Adept, come on. I know you. You know me. Girl, stop. Just cut it out. But you probably seen these guys, right? You know, if you go to sleep and you wake up and you see them, you about to have a bad day. And you know I got a slow stroke. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing some slow stroking this weekend. anyway, guys. All right. These brothers deaf. Okay. And I think Adrianah may be in that goddamn casket. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. She might be. Because when I saw this, I was like, this shit right here, guys. You see this right here? This this defendant's counterclaim. I was like, oh shit. Oh, I was like, I was reading it. Look, I was reading it, guys. I was like, oh, I was like, how you know, I was like, oh my god, bro. Oh, you think you think they're not done kicking in her back? They are like breaking her back and shit. They like, oh shit, your back broke. Oh, we gotta fold you up. You just like this. We gotta put that shit in you or whatever. They like grabbing her hand, you know, her arms and her legs. They just like kicking that shit in. Like, we need a goddamn meme for that. Because when we get to here, oh my god, I'm like, oh, I was like, when I read it, I was like, this is how it's supposed to be done. This is what $25,000 gets you. It's like, remember, I told you guys, do not bark up that tree. That tree will fall on you. I don't know why. I ain't gonna say. I was about to say crazy slick them for a warning. Anyway. I'm tripping, guys. I'm tripping. Anyway. Let's get to the early contributors to the show. All right, we got our guy. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We got our guy. Dust, because he be blessing me every day. He comes in here and he reminds y'all. He come in here and say this.
I got money.
I think we're gonna have to make that an official Dust sound effect. I don't know. He says, hey, I hope everyone having a good night, unless you're Keemstar. Everybody like the stream. Yes, everybody like the stream. Please like the stream. It helps with the algorithm on YouTube. If you on Twitch, just do what you do. Cheer, drop some bits, whatever y'all do on Twitch. I ain't learned it yet. You know, crazy as it's kept, I really don't even know how to work Twitch. I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, thank you, Dust. I appreciate you. And then we got our guy 10 Plus Sounds, who does my shorts, guys. If you enjoy the shorts, go to his channel, reach out to him. He actually works for coffee. I paid him in coffee. You like, no, you didn't. I was like, all right, you think I'm playing? He does all the cool looking shorts. Now, if you just see me talking, that's AI. If you see me talking, that's just AI. But the cool ones with the animations, all that good stuff, that's 10 Plus Sound. And shout out to Coach Gang. Coach Gang, one of my free agents or coach's free agents for life. KJ donated. Normally, you know, he cracking jokes, trying to get me to get off task. With some crazy talk, like talking about flatbacks and all that good stuff for the weekend. You know, maybe he's trying to go to maybe he's saving up for the, you know, for that this weekend. If you know, you know. I ain't gonna break it down for you. I'm not gonna break it down for you. So what do we have first today? First, we want to, I know y'all like, we just here for the XQC shit. Now look, guys. You know how I work. You know how I work. We've been here before, fellas. We've been here before. XQC tends to be the main event every day. Every day. Every day. But we also got OTK. And XQC is fine, but OTK, guys, when I tell you they're kicking her back in, you ever saw like a Mortal Kombat when Jax like rip off the goddamn arms and shit? That I think that's what they went for. They went for the Jax rip off the arms, and they was kicking her back in, and that shit just went flat. Right, all right, I'm not gonna get into it, but it's bad. So, but we're not gonna start with that today. And the OTK stuff, look, if you see it, right, it's only 5 pages, but goddamn, these 5 pages are worth. Let me do some quick math. You're like, Henry, how much are these 5 pages worth? About $70,000 a page. I'm telling you, $70,000 a page. And you like, No way. I'm like, bro, fucking way. But we're not gonna get to that right away. We're gonna talk about Cryptozoo, guys. And we got that Colleen Ballinger stuff, which is, I really don't want to talk about it. I might just, I mean, who's here for Colleen Ballinger? Put a 1 in the chat if you here for Colleen Ballinger, allegedly grooming kids. Allegedly. And what up to everybody on Twitch? Shout out to y'all, all my Twitchers in the building. Who is here for Colleen Ballinger? Everyone said nope. Oh my, but everyone knows about her though, right? y'all done seen his face. You seen her, right? You seen her face. Hopefully your kids ain't getting a goddamn text message from her. They said the guitar apology woman. Yeah, that shit is bad. It's cringe. Oh my goodness, man. All right, I think we might just skip her ass. We might skip her. Because here's the thing. It's so cringe, but it's part of the thumbnail, right? Because we're saying who's worse. Who is worse? And I know we have a biased group in here. I don't think that genuinely can be topped. Oh, we got, look at this, guys. Look at this.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
He said he'll still hit. Well, I think you may have to be under a certain age to hit. You might have exceeded the threshold. You might have exceeded the threshold. All right, but look, we'll keep it short, sweet, and concise, right? Let's get into, we can go Cryptozoo, OTK, XQC. Let me make sure I don't got, Ice Poseidon got arrested. Fuck, Ice Poseidon. And unfortunately, Ice Poseidon is not something we can skip. All right. And if you hear for Ice Poseidon, put the goddamn CX in the chat. I just learned what that ish meant. I was like, yo, guys, this is how green I am when it comes to Twitter or Twitch. I'm like, hey, what this? I see everyone putting CXs in the chat. And I'm like, guys, I had no idea. I'm like, Ice Poseidon. Remember, guys, I'm new to this shit. So I'm like, yo, is somebody trolling me? Am I getting ratio right now? All right, see, there we go. We got some CXs in the chat. There we go. Put them CXs in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And then they said he was memeing and shit. I'm like, okay. Okay. He was memeing. Look, guys, I was like, what's memeing? Anyway, we're going to do Ice Poseidon first because he got arrested. Then we'll do, where's my list? Then we'll do Cryptozoo because that's where all my new people coming from. They all here for the Cryptozoo shit. You know, back in the day, I'll drop a Cryptozoo video and I'll get 0 views. I'm like, no one else has this information out. They like, is XQC married, bro? They look at me dead in my face. Is XQC married? So we gonna do the Ice Poseidon, Cryptozoo, OTK, and then we're gonna talk about Adept. We're gonna talk about, you know, the missing solid state drives and how that comes about when you're going through a divorce. you like, Henry, well, how would you know about what happens in divorce? I'm like, ninja. I just survived the pettiest goddamn divorce in America. In America. For crying. And speaking of America, man. In America, it's going crazy right now, right? It's going crazy. If you thought that you was going to whatchamacallit, get your goddamn student loans forgiven. Supreme Court was like, nope, no, pay your shit. Pay up. You know, it's not fair to people like me. Well, I didn't really have no student loans, but you know what I'm saying. I was on scholarship, academic scholarship. You know, when people see me like, oh, are you on a sports scholarship? You're a running back? You play football? I'm like, I may have played football, but motherfucker, I was on the academic one. Like, I'm like, bro, it gets wild. And if you, you know, if you LGBT Q plus, they it's they're allowing people to get you out of here based on that for a job. So That's something you all have to think about. But where was it? Damn, my prep game. Weak as shit. Weak. I had it saved. All right, let's just get into Ice Poseidon, guys. So, if you guys don't know who Ice Poseidon is, and shout out to Dust for dropping 5 memberships. Let me put some respect on his name because he's the sponsor of the stream real quick. Let me
put some respect on my name.
Let me put some respect on his name, and then we're gonna get straight into the content for today. And I'm trying to, since we cutting out Miranda, I was like, please do not play that goddamn guitar lady. And I'm like, all right, man, I'm not gonna play it on the strength that it's cringe as shit, but let's just say she got caught in 4K talking to some underage kids about their private parts, or my lady parts, as I tell my daughter. I'm like, do your lady parts, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy when you have a kid and you see this shit. It makes you like, I be seeing red. So anyway, Ice Poseidon, right? Everyone know him, Mr. If I had all the money in the world, I would want a night with Adept. And it all started, and you see it like, how it started. And then you see how it's going. And how it's going is not how it started. Let's get to it. And anyone know that he got arrested in Thailand? And if you go to Thailand, right? I've never been, but rumor has it some of the women ain't naturally born women. You know what I'm saying? You might get a little surprise, little something extra. So what's happening is he's in Thailand, and people are sniping his streams.
This dude is a kick streamer.
You found him in the bathroom?
I found him in the bathroom. How lucky can I get, right?
This dude is streaming on Kick right now. Random Kick streamer in the fucking bathroom building, dude.
Guys, I actually just started Cake.
Show me your show your fucking.
Hey,
bro, he took his clothes off.
No, I did. I wanted to come. I know you get sniped all day, every day, and I wanted to come with something different, right?
So in the bathroom.
Show your thong.
No.
And so he's telling him, "Hey, show your thong or whatever," right? So this may be a skit, but sometimes when you skitting out here, it can have some real consequences, per se, if you will. And we're about to get to it. Let's get to
the first day when he arrived. He's like, "Oh, man, where's the lady boys? We gotta fucking record some lady boys. We're gonna find some lady boys." And so I said, "You know what?
Let me show up.
I'll be his fucking lady boy tonight, dude."
Now I'm gonna start pausing it. Like, this is what's going on in Thailand. And sure, he's doing this for content. He's doing this for content, which is wild as shit. But hey, look, if you want to get clicks, you want to get clicks. And shout out to Dust. Goddamn. More memberships. Welcome everybody. This is what's happening, right? So what do you think ends up happening next, right? Ice Poseidon's like, hey man, this looked like a good idea. Let me do that shit too. Like, Ice, what were you thinking, man? For content. So there's him. He's suiting him up in his lady boy outfit. And hey, no harm, no foul, right? No harm, no foul.
Wait, is that on the right leg though?
And next thing you know, it gets a little weird. He walking around with it.
We're having a medical emergency or something.
And I'm gonna keep going, but it's just gonna be still shots. So he can start getting up in her face. Next thing you know, one thing led to another. They start dancing and, just being silly and all that good stuff. But guess what? Sometimes when you go to these different countries, they have rules about these sort of things. Now, they don't care if you're a ladyboy, obviously, but you can't be dancing and recording that stuff representing Thailand. So what happened? Let me keep going, because you know how Twitch be. They'd be like, "Hey, did he move 1 millisecond on her?" Boom. They pop up on some bad boys. What you gonna do? And she about to just run it down for him.
Manager here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
So what are you doing now? This is on the policeman 191, and I would like all of you to go to the police station now. If you are doing something like this, it's unrespectful for Thai culture.
No, we're not doing any of that.
We don't do.
No, it's not like that. We're not.
I see the photo, and all of them have CCTV.
All right, well, you can check it.
We will make the police report now immediately. Can you call now?
Yeah. See, some countries, they don't, you know, some people don't play that shit. Like Liberia, Egypt, where my man I used to work with from Trinidad, they do not play that stuff.
Okay. We have the photo and everything in the record. Okay, you can filming me. My name is Guy, General Manager of Bayati Bangkok. What are you doing if you not respect Thai culture and Thai women?
I'm sorry.
But what, I mean,
you cannot do this in Thailand.
Okay.
This is very serious, and my manager is woman also. I'm in a meeting.
Hey, well, let's give it up for women's rights out in Thailand, huh? She's sticking up for y'all. All right.
With the customer at the rooftop, and what are you doing? Can you put it down now?
So now we go to the police car, and like, bruh, could you imagine just dancing somewhere, and all of a sudden you like, you know, thinking shit sweet, and then next thing you know, she pop in like, hey, police is here to arrest your ass. And you like, what I do? He's like, nah, you disrespecting Thailand women culture. And they got him the F out of there expeditiously. So they in the cop car. What do you guys think happened next, right?
Hello, people. We're going to a police station. Wish me luck. I'm so scared. We love Thailand. I love you, people.
Now they love Thailand.
Love you.
What do you think happened next, guys? What do you think? Anyone know? Any guesses?
Hello, guys. I'm at this police station.
They're not playing.
We need to
They're not playing. Say, look, you guys are arrested, and we need you to make things right. We need you to make it right. And they're like, well, what can we possibly do to make it right? All we want to do is go home. You don't want to get arrested in a foreign country and sit in a jail. They're like, all right, I got you. You want to make it right? We're going to tell you what to do to make it right. And at this point, everyone is desperate to make things right. Give me 1 second while it load on my ass. Guys, it's like, it is loading. Look, you're like, yo, Henry, is it loading? I'm like, yeah, man. Like, this desktop can't come fast. I mean, it's here. I just got to set it up. Like, what, did the video get taken down? Hold on.
I'm being held in Thailand for the actions that I've done a few nights ago at a hotel in Bangkok, Thailand. I wanted to make this video to apologize to Mrs. No Parat Oompa and the Macintyre Hotel in Bangkok for the actions that I've done. I did not know the severity of the actions that I've caused. And I was just trying to have fun, and I'm sorry. We were drunk. We were in a room. I just didn't understand the...
Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. They like, nah, bruh. You publicly disrespected us. We gonna film your ass. Like, you know, something about to happen to you if you don't say what we need to be said. And then you got to post it. And you bet not delete it.
The severity of what I've done. I'm lap dancing on my girlfriend. And I'm sorry for that.
I'm sorry.
I did not want to cause any negative actions towards anyone. I didn't want to make the hotel look bad or anything. So I apologize.
We are apologizing.
I hope for the speedy release of all of us. And thank you.
God damn. Guys, you play stupid games. Sometimes you win stupid prizes. She popped in like the freaking, like she was FBI, open up! And then we heard the bad boys, what's he gonna do? Apologize to all the women you disrespected while you dressed in their lingerie and you paraded yourself like a woman. And the woman was watching you, and she said the CEO is a woman, and we need to stick up for Thailand women's rights. Put a W in the chat for Thailand's women's rights, guys. Come on. I Anyway, what do you guys think of Ice Poseidon getting arrested for what looks to appear cross-dressing in the last month of Pride Month, guys? Are they just not progressive over there like we are? And you like, Henry, we ain't that goddamn progressive. And I'm like, oh, I know we not that progressive. You know how I know? Because the Supreme Court was like, nah, we are not that progressive. Just to let it all out there, like, hey. Supreme Court rules businesses now have the right to discriminate against the LGBTQ plus people, right? And the first business to do it was right here, right? It was like, oh, we can do that? Cool. Here we go. We got the first testimony of someone experiencing it right here. And this is, I don't know this person's name, but I'll just let them tell their story.
I mean, they got to use a speculum. They've got to take a sample, that type of thing. Check for tears, blah, 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 right? I mean, makes sense.
Hold on. I gotta refresh it. It started in the middle. So just right after they appealed it, we have a testimony. Now it's telling me no sound. Oh my, I hate when they do that. Give me a second. I'll get the sound back. Instagram.com. It always happens, guys. It always happens. It always happens. Give me a second. We'll get to it. Saved. I know what y'all thinking. I know what y'all thinking. Y'all heard the voice. It is the new world order. Give me a second. We gotta get it back, guys. We gotta get it back because we shouldn't be discriminating against I'm saying.
You know, I mean, they got to use a speculum. They've got to take a sample, that type of thing. Check for tears, blah, 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 right? I mean, makes sense. And so what they had said to me is like, well, we don't do that here. And I'm like, but you're a gynecologist office. Why wouldn't you? Well, we don't treat trans patients. So you're discriminating against me is what you're telling me. You know? My female doctor in Toronto would have taken you in a heartbeat. Damn. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. I am pretty fucking pissed.
Bro.
You know, it's so hard to find a fucking
somebody is hitting that. You like, no, man, no way. I'm like, there are people out there.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Nasty boys, are you in the building? Or girls, or they? Nasty they? I don't know.
Like a gynecologist that can like even work with me, you know, need to be checked. You know, I mean, they got to use a speculum. They've got to take a sample, that type of thing. Check for tears, blah, 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 right? I mean, makes sense. And so what they had said to me is like, well, we don't do that here.
Hey, they hit her with the Wakanda. You know how, you know the RP Chadwick. But it was like, you know, when they was trying to do that funny stuff over in Wakanda, it was like, no, we don't do that here or whatever. But hey, man, it's crazy out here, ain't it, guys? We're like, God damn, it is what it is. I mean, what we gonna do? And yes, that person probably has been smoking some Newports. Okay, they might have been smoking some Newports. But you know, in Pride Month, guys, we gonna keep going. Anyone remember Fleece? Because it's the last day of Pride Month. All right, it's the last day of Pride Month, and Fleece Johnson, he been struggling with his addictions, if you will, and I'm gonna just let Fleece talk about what he's been experiencing since he left prison. Okay. And he's also known as a booty warrior because he likes him some booty.
Hey Fleece, I'm gonna ask you a question. It might be I ain't even gonna say it's personal. It's personal,
it's
but
personal as fuck.
I've had people ask me this. I know you're married now. To a woman, but do you miss prison?
No, I miss booty. That's what I miss, booty. You know, yeah, I'm married now. Out of here. Pussy this, pussy that, all that shit.
Oh my God. I can't.
Nigga, the first piece of sex I had was booty.
All right, I know. It is bad, guys. It's Pride Month, man. We gotta look. It's Pride Month. It's the last one, man. I'm saying Fleece want him some booty. You know, I know what y'all think.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
He is starving.
I went in. Don't forget, I went into prison, man. I was in jail at 14, turned 15 in jail, hit prison at 16. I growed up in the penal system. Ain't never had the first American virgin, as you can call me. But when I got introduced to some booty, hey, it was fire too, boy.
Yo, this shit is wild. Oh my goodness, guys. You know how, some people, we lose our virginity, to some sweetness. I think he took his first piece and it was some booty.
Made me close my eyes, man, when I came. But I'll tell you what, I like booty. And yes, my wife would see this. But I not really told her, honey, I love you. And she knows I love her. And I never cheat on her, which I won't. But I tell her the truth. I miss booty. And she don't do the booty thing, but
whoa, how you gonna marry her if she don't do booty? Come on, man. You just setting yourself up for failure, Fleece. Come on, man. That's supposed to be the first thing. Hey, we gotta do booty stuff. And she was like, no, you supposed to be like, oh, well, you gotta go on to the next one, man.
That's why I miss it. I need some butt. So I'm telling you this. And I brought this to my wife's attention. And she said no. But I'm going to tell you right now on camera. If there's anybody out there that can help me on some booty, contact me, please.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Can you do it for me? The booty man? Can you contact my manager and let him know that you send us some pictures of, I want to see what you got.
He's serious as a heart attack.
It's Harry or what? I miss booty. So if you can help me, I ain't asking for a change. I ain't asking for $2 or $3. I'm asking for some booty. Can you help me out on some booty?
Oh my goodness.
Any of you? Now, y'all want to keep it real. I want to know who out there can help me.
PSA, y'all.
Get some booty, man.
All right, so guys, if you are into that sort of thing and you want to get experience the full force of the booty warrior Fleece Johnson himself, please follow his instructions and contact his manager and make sure you send him some pictures of that booty. Look. It's Pride Month, guys. Don't be like, hey, where'd you find this shit? I'm like, hey, I know. Look, I know y'all not gonna be coming down hard. I'm paused on Pride Month, guys. They just said, hey, you could discriminate against them now. So now, the crazy thing, right? One of my good friends, he gay. I ain't even ask him about that shit. I should have like, yo, hey, how you feel about this? And unfortunately, I do not have my clip about whatchamacallit. I do not have my clip about Biden talking about making women work, or I'm not women, that's sexist, making women work, but repealing the student loan forgiveness plan, which I think a lot of people thought it was going to happen. I know some of my family members was like, hey, I'm waiting on him. He going to come through. I'm like, you think so? It's like, yeah. I'm like, well, how do you know? It was like, because when I was growing up, when I went and voted, I did Biden. I'm like, you did what? It's like, I did Biden.
I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn. I'm worshiping these people like they're God. Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with mother sense. He vote independent. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you vote in there. You vote. That's what I did. No, you did. You voted independent. Honey. I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a vote that we done lost that go to Trump. This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again. He said he ain't gonna vote again. Give it to me like.
All right. It's crazy. And someone said that Ice Poseidon's girlfriend is still in jail because she wasn't covering her chest. Look, guys, that you got to know the culture. Like when you go to Egypt, I used to date an Egyptian woman. I think I told you guys about it. She said, hey, they give you the burqa when you get off the plane. Like, hey, cover that shit up. You ain't, it is what it is. So if she went out there, you know, thinking she was in America and, you know, she fucked around and she found out that you can't just wear what you want when these other countries, like, I think a lot of people take our freedoms for granted. I don't want to get into that, but let's keep going. We did that story. We did the Ice Poseidon. Now we got to do Cryptozoo. Cryptozoo, guys. Let's put the Cryptozoo logo up here, right? Logan Paul. And this is actually gonna get clipped because I know we got a decent amount of people here now from Cryptozoo, for Cryptozoo. If you don't know, Logan Paul was the founder of Cryptozoo and is currently in a Cryptozoo lawsuit. Someone said they saw an egg sighting. Did it hatch?
Nope.
No, it did not hatch. But as of recently, of course, guys. Of course. I have been, you know, CoffeeZilla took a break. He tagged me in. You know, you watch wrestling and shit, and you know he the star, and you know he tagged me in so he could go focus on some other stuff. And I've been digging into the goddamn court case for Logan Paul, and I showed that he tried to dismiss the case as well as he tried to dismiss it on personal jurisdiction. He said he never hired anyone. And then it turned out that he did hire some people, or someone hired some people to work for Cryptozoo out of Texas. And as of lately, CoffeeZilla has been back on him. But before CoffeeZilla, I start getting a little up in comments, you know, like Henry, what do you mean? Well, guy, you know, every time, my daughter called and I missed it. Oh, we got to run that back. Hold on. My phone was on vibrate. Let me see. You know, I call my daughter every day. Sorry. Of course. No answer. Hey, baby, call me back. Let's see what message she sent. Oh, here we go. Hey, baby. Hi, Daddy. How are you? You good? Yes. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Did you have a good day? Yes. Did you eat dinner? Yes. What you eat? I ate French fries and I ate a burger. A burger? Yeah. A veggie burger? Mm-hmm. Was it good? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Daddy love you. All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Hit the button. All right. So, sorry, guys. I talk to my daughter every goddamn night, and I have been for 2 years. So, I typically don't miss a night, and I'm trying to keep the streak going. But anyway, what does my man Dust say? He says, hey, shout out to the Wade Concept in Cavos. Yes. We're actually about to get into that. So as a result of me covering what's been going on with the lawsuits, people have been shouting me out. And I could not be more grateful of it because it's actually helping me grow. But my laptop is slow as shit. So we about to do Cryptozoo. And yes, my daughter a vegetarian or pescatarian. So when she said she had a burger, I was like, yo, that better have been a goddamn veggie burger. Because she don't eat. Guys, what the hell is up? This is downloaded, by the way.
Logan Paul is one of the biggest scumbags
right now for players who want to get out. And then step 3,
right here.
Shout out to Henry.
Hold on, there we go. There we go.
For your work and your investigation.
So Cabo shouted me out, right?
Thank you, bro.
There's been absolutely nothing. Zilch, fuck all. So let's talk about the newest update to Logan Paul's Cryptozoo lawsuit. Massive shout out to HenryResilient. Definitely check out his channel after this video. He got the scoop. He got the legal documentation, and we're going to go through what he says. It is unbelievable.
All right, so that was the first shout out, right? And then what ended up happening was Cabos did another video and shouted me out. And that video was covered by Wade's World, right? And this loading thing really is starting to get on my nerves. Wade covered it, and he did the same thing, but he did it good. He did a good one. If I can get it to play. Y'all like, Henry, what the hell? I'm like, guys, I can't control this. It's my freaking desktop that's just like, nah, man. I told my laptop quit on me a while ago. So here you go, right?
Oh, HenryResilient for all of this.
Big shout out Henry, bro. That channel growing like crazy, it looks like. And
we up
in this YouTube game, you got to be resilient. So perfect name.
Lawsuit, Logan Paul.
Now y'all like, Henry, that's only 2 fucking people, man. What the fuck? I'm like, all right, okay, look, guys, chill. It's one more person who shouted me out. His name is Pyro Live, right? And no, hold on. Pyro Live gave me a huge shout out, a huge one. And what happened, I'm trying to show it. And I'm chilling, and people hitting me up like, yo, Pyro just covered your video. And I'm like, who? I'm like, who? Like Pyro Live. I'm like, bruh, you gotta send me the goddamn link. Y'all be naming these people like I know them. And I'll be like, I have no idea who some of these people are. And it's like no disrespect or anything. I genuinely do not know them. And come on, laptop. I'm gonna break this thing, I swear. It just won't let me be great. It's like, bruh, what are you doing?
Happened and you ended up losing tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars, which many people did, and they came out about it. Now, as we know, Logan has 2 huge money makers at the moment. I really like the planning behind that.
We thought, let's have a forgot. There are fans. I can't take credit.
Amazing job debunking his ventures into the NFT space. Now, there's a YouTuber called HenryResilient. He has done an amazing job debunking all of this. Basically, he used to be an investigator, and now he's turned into a YouTuber. But what he'll do is pay money to get hold of court documents privately, and basically post them online, breaking them down and showing how terrible most of them are. Now, Henry recently got hold of Logan Paul's court documents. I imagine his lawyers probably look like Penguin from the new Batman film.
I know, right? There we go. I'm telling you guys, when this shit happens, I just be like, yo, what? But anyway, if people are reacting to my stuff, let me know. Send me the link so I can watch it or whatever. And that's where we at. But unfortunately, what's been happening as a result of these people getting called out and shouting me out and covering my work, unfortunately, Logan Paul has not been too nice about it, right? You're like, well, Henry, what did he do? What did Logan Paul do? Well, guys, I'm going to show you. Kavos got sniped, got blocked. Kavos covering my stuff. Next thing you know, blocked. Hey, anyone mentioning Cryptozoo to Logan Paul is currently getting blocked. He's trying so hard to hide from everyone. Scum. Jesus. Next thing you know, Wade Flim. I'm like, damn, bro, you covered my shit. He got blocked too. It's like Blockgate out here. If only dismissing the lawsuit from people Logan scammed was as easy as blocking me on Twitter, he'd all be set. And I'm like, shit, he got blocked. Next thing you know, boom, Keemstar like, hey guys, I seen everyone flexing that Logan Paul blocked them today. He blocked me years ago. He's saying he got blocked first. And then next thing you know, CoffeeZilla, he comes out. He says, hey, Logan Paul really is the type of dude to thank you when you expose a scam, then block you when you remind him to pay. And I was like, damn, well, if he blocked them, right, and they blocked me, then let's see live if I'm blocked. But I think I'm not. I'm following him. We up. We up right here, guys. We winning. Like, yo. We flying under the radar. Now, look, that's not to say he won't block me, but that's definitely to say he can block me. And then CoffeeZilla, he came out with the video basically calling him out. Just calling him out like, hey, man, you said you was going to pay all these people back, and you have yet to pay anyone back. And because of that, you just going to block people like unceremoniously, like, oh, I'm just going to block you because I don't want to pay. So did anyone invest in Cryptozoo in here?
Nope.
Anyone? No? All right. Let's watch CoffeeZilla's new video. Then we on the OTK. All right. This is going to be, we'll be done in about an hour. OTK. All right.
6 months ago, I investigated Cryptozoo, a scam created by Logan Paul and a team of criminals. Oh, and a dude named Jeff, which ultimately resulted in millions of dollars being stolen from fans. I was threatened with a lawsuit for exposing it, but ultimately, Logan Paul decided to thank me instead for his public undressing and announced a $1.8 million refund to the victims. Now, I thought that was a great ending to the story, but I also said this: I'll follow up in the future to make sure that he actually gives that money away, and that's why we're here today.
Exactly, right? And guys, you know I love CoffeeZilla. If you've been watching me from day one, I was like, oh, if you used to have my dream channel, it'd be like CoffeeZilla. I'll put out a video and it'll do crazy, and I'll go investigate some new shit, video, crazy, wash, rinse, and repeat. But I just ain't quite got there yet. We working on it.
It's been 6 months, so here's a follow-up. Logan Paul has not paid back his victims. He hasn't talked about it since he first announced he was going to pay them back. And what's worst of all, he doesn't seem to have a plan in place to refund anyone. How do I know that? Well, because I've been asking Logan for that plan to refund people the entire time behind the scenes in messages like these. Quote, hey, Logan, following up on the zoo refunds, when should people expect those? It's been about a month. And then a month later, following up again. People are wondering what's going on. Almost been 2 months. Very frustrating for victims to get promises and then see nothing and get zero communication. Thanks. And then later, hey, Logan, following up for a third time, it's been over 5 months since you promised to refund the victims of Cryptozoo over $3 million. I meant to say $1.8 million there. The price of crypto changed a lot, so what this buyback was going to be was constantly changing. I just misspoke there.
Now, to be fair, when I'm watching this video, I'm like, is he about to shout my ass out? I'm like, because if I get a shout out from him, that will explain a lot. So I'm just watching this eagerly like, yo, is he about to mention him getting the case dismissed?
Either way, my point was this, quote, you haven't contacted any of them nor explained why you haven't done what you said you'd do. Meanwhile, you got public credit for promising to do this. And all of this, Logan didn't respond to, which is odd since he was such a fan of me reaching out to him personally, instead of making things public.
Maybe we could have talked about this if you had reached out to me personally, not my manager, Jeff, who is not me, Steven.
Well, I did reach out to you and I got no response. In fact, the only response I got came on my 4th attempt to reach Logan, but this one came from his criminal defense lawyers. A guy named Jeffrey Neiman emailed me after my 4th attempt saying, Steven, see inserted on behalf of Logan Paul. Now, to be honest, I had no idea who Logan Paul was until I researched the lawyer and learned that he, quote, regularly defends individuals and corporations in white-collar criminal litigations. And that's when I realized, oh, that Logan Paul. Why didn't you just say you defended alleged white-collar criminals? Would have saved me a Google search. So I opened up the letter and it read, "We represent Logan Paul. Mr. Paul has informed us of your outreach about the status of the Cryptozoo buybacks. Mr. Paul remains committed to this process. We are working with Mr. Paul to evaluate the best way to achieve this goal. In the meantime, please direct to our attention any further inquiries to Mr. Paul."
Like, guys, when you have a lawyer reach out to a content creator, it is wild to say the least. Wild. You having a lawyer reach out? Oh my goodness, man.
Thank you for your patience and understanding. Now, that might seem like a good step in the right direction to you. At least we got a response on behalf of Logan. But when I read their response carefully, I realized things were actually worse than I thought.
Definitely
because two things are absent from this statement. One, a timeline for refunds, and two, a plan for refunds. I mean, you have this abominable statement which says, "We are working with Mr. Paul to evaluate the best way to achieve this goal."
Just chicken box, guys. Chicken box.
So you're still at the whiteboard then. Guys, this is a statement you say when you have no plan or you're stalling, right? You say, "We're evaluating the best options." I mean, that's where Logan was back in January. He was evaluating. Am I supposed to believe 6 months later, you guys haven't figured this out? You've gathered all the boys in the office, brainstorming every single day. How do we refund people? And you don't know? I mean, listen, he had more of a plan, Logan did, back in January. I'm not even sure what there is to even still figure out, because way back then, January 16th, he said, "I've committed more than 1.8 million for those who do not want to wait for Cryptozoo to be completed."
Where is the 1.8 million? That's like, if you committed 1.8, why are you filing for a dismissal? See, here's the thing with the lawsuit. He easily can get it dismissed, probably, if he says, "Hey, the game is complete." If you say, "Hey, game is complete, lawsuit needs to stop," and the person can go on as function. But that's not the case. He's like, "Hey, I never did anything in Texas. I never hired anyone in Texas. I don't even live in Texas." And they're like, "Well, looks like you did hire somebody in Texas. Let's keep going with coffee."
Players will be able to burn their base eggs and base animals for their mint price. I mean, there it is. That's the plan. Pay a blockchain dev to code that up and pay the victims their money. That's it. But we see absolutely no sign of that. And it's not for a lack of Logan having the cash.
He got the money.
He's on a world tour for Prime right now, bragging about how much money his drink company is making.
In January of this year, we did 45 million.
Oh, only in January?
Yeah.
Wow, 45 million is a good month. Also, January happens to be the same month Logan promised those Cryptozoo refunds. So there's no good explanation for why Logan hasn't refunded his victims yet, because he had a plan back in January. He had the money, but there's even less of a good explanation for why he hasn't explained himself for the delay to either me privately or to the victims publicly, who are just waiting around for months with no word about the status of their promised refund. Now, eventually, I do believe Logan will address this. I think he has to.
See, this is where I'm like, damn, CoffeeZilla. See, you look, man, let's throw CoffeeZilla some grace. He been out the game. He been out the Cryptozoo thing. This video was obviously pre-recorded probably today. We're probably little researching it. He like, I don't know who HenryResilient is. He like, I know Dust Productions been blasting him on Twitter. Like, hey, he said CoffeeZilla needs to watch HenryResilient to get the facts on the court documents. Join the Resilient Army. That'd be, look, Coffee, if you want to get in the Resilient Army, I would, we can work it out where we'll pay for the membership. All right. But it would be amazing if he was in there and he was like, hey, yes, he's trying to get it dismissed. But I have a feeling that Coffee's next video on Cryptozoo will expose the court documents.
And when he does, I think he'll probably point to a lawsuit that he's in for the reason he couldn't speak. He had to be silent. Only he's tried this before, and it didn't make a lot of sense then either.
I had to rely on my team. I crumbled internally, and the advice was, while actual legal process was going on because of criminal investigation taking place that CoffeeZilla highlighted in his series, I had to stay silent. And for a year, I'm hounding Jeff. Hounding Jeff. How do we make this right?
All right, let's get this straight. Logan was dying to make Cryptozoo right
No, he
the first
wasn't.
time,
Not a
but was legally required to be silent until a YouTuber talked about it? Did the judge magically unseal his lips when my video dropped? I'm confused. He's not prevented from explaining himself, and he's certainly not legally prevented from giving people their money back. Even if you want to argue the point that maybe Logan might look more guilty if he promises to pay victims, well, sure, but he already did that, though. He said he felt so bad that he was going to refund $1.8 million to the affected people who invested. But actually delivering that promise doesn't add any layer of admission to that guilt. He already said he was responsible. At this point, refunding people is just doing what he said he was going to do from the beginning.
However, but if he refunds people, remember, guys, I already told you, if he refunds one person or if he settles this lawsuit, it's going to send a shockwave through everyone who invested in Cryptozoo. They're going to be coming to him for money. So I'm wondering, was Logan Paul advised not to pay out any refund and to try to get the goddamn case dismissed legally?
No, I think the real reason Logan hasn't paid, if I had to guess, is just because either he does not want to pay, he cannot be bothered to pay on time, or he's just stalling, all of which are unacceptable. Because let me remind you of his promise. Quote, I have committed more than $1.8 million for those who do not want to wait for Cryptozoo to be completed. That is what he said, and the people are tired of waiting, including me. After months of trying to work behind the scenes and ask questions behind the scenes privately to him, I'm just out of ideas, and I'm stuck trying to speak to Logan in the only language I believe he understands. Self-interest. Logan, if I could speak to you for a second. Okay, bring in the camera.
Clip this, guys.
This isn't worth your time. Getting publicly flogged like this every 6 months. What are we going to be doing this in a year? No. Okay? It's not worth your time. It's barely worth my time. Just please pay the people back what you owe. Give them a real timeline, a real plan. And then we can all go back to pretending you've changed.
All right. Now we know his ass has not changed per se. And the question is, can he get it dismissed? It's going to be very hard, right? Because here's the thing with the dismissal. And I'll put him back up on here. Give me a second. The thing about getting it dismissed is he said he never hired anyone in Texas, and now we got 2 people that were hired in Texas. And the third thing, the third element that no one is really talking about or addressing is everyone who's gotten sued in this lawsuit has only responded individually. No one has responded yet on behalf of Cryptozoo. So when you look at the documents, they're trying to get themselves personally removed. No one is trying to get the company removed per se. And that's where the tricky part is. So now that they recently got Eddie Ibanez, who is a co-founder for Cryptozoo. And the question is, will he end up responding for himself and on behalf of Cryptozoo, the company? Unless they're trying to pin it on the Crypto King, who is just in the wind. He's not in the wind. He's just hiding in plain sight. But they can't catch his ass. They can't nail him down. So what do you guys think about CoffeeZilla? Do you guys want him to go into the more into Logan Paul? Now let's get to Adrianah Lee, guys. She is called, let's see, Adrianah Lee. So where are all my Miz kids at and the Miz frogs? What the hell? Adrianah Lee lawsuit. I'm like, this is NBA Henry boy. Never broke again. I'm broke. Y'all ain't just see my wife cash my ass out $128,000 to her, $155 total from legal fees. I'm broke, baby. Broke out here in these streets. But anyway, people are like, oh, where? Oh, where? Yo, I got to learn this Twitch lingo. Let me pull up one thing real quick because I keep forgetting to bring it up. I always forget her original lawsuit or whatever. Where are we at? Stream OTK. When was this goddamn lawsuit filed? All right, here we go. So you guys remember this shit, right? Enable 7T emotes. They are enabled. They are enabled on whatchamacallit. Yeah, I have the emote extension. It's just not on. Let me see. Yeah, they're on. They're on, guys. And shout out to Dust. He just dropped another 5 memberships in the Resilient Army. All right, they're on, guys. I could see them. Could see them. So you guys should have them. Yeah, the extension is on. Just click the box. Sorry, I'm over here teaching y'all how to do goddamn Twitch. All right, I gotta check one goddamn thing. When did she file her original petition? 3/16. All right. Give me a sec. I gotta find this goddamn original petition. This shit pissing me off. All right, so she filed her lawsuit to basically take some money from OTK, if you will. And hopefully you guys remember it. Give me a second. I gotta find it, guys. I have to pull it up for reference. Sorry, you're like, Henry, why? Just keep going, man. No. No, I don't work like that. But it's not gonna take long. She filed her original petition for defamation, and she was looking for roughly $2 million in damages. And I know if people think it's like, oh, she just filed a lawsuit. What could go wrong, right? You're like, what could go wrong? She just filed a lawsuit. Plaintiff's original petition. There we go. All right, here we go. Now we can start it. So Adrianah Lee is suing OTK, and she is suing them for defamation. What is it? Damages include, give me a second. Defamation, harassment, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and torturous. She's alleging she lost some business, right? And if you've been following me from the beginning, I said, hey, you can't really cite torturous, you losing business without specifically citing torturous interference with business relations, right? And that's kind of where we are at right now, because she's suing them and they filed some shit, right? They filed a counterclaim and cross claims. Now, guys, you probably have no idea what a cross claim is. And you're like, Henry, we know we don't know what a cross claim is, but I imagine you're going to tell us, okay? And a cross claim is, I'll let you guys see what a cross claim is. A cross claim is when you, how do I say it? You go after the other people, the other defendants. And you're like, Henry, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. What do you mean a cross claim involves a defendant going after other defendants? OTK's co-defendants are, who are they? Crazy Slick, Maya Higa, and Mizkiff. So why would they file a cross claim? Is it trouble in paradise? Are they on the outs? What's going on? What's going, a cross claim 622. What does it say? Comes now defendant OTK Media themselves. OTK seeks contribution from all defendants for all judgments, assessments, or liabilities entered against OTK because of the allegations contained in Adrianah's original petition. God damn. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh shit. They're passing the buck potentially off to Maya Higa, Crazy Slick, Mizkiff, and Mizkiff Enterprises. I'm like, but I thought you guys can kind of see where this shit's going, right? You're like, hold up. Ain't Mizkiff OTK? Yeah, he is. OTK seeks indemnity from all defendants for all judgments, assessments, or liabilities entered against OTK because of the allegations complained in the original petition. And y'all like, Henry, what does indemnity mean? Like, you know, these are some big words. Like, what does this mean? All right, indemnity. It is security or protection against a loss or other financial burden. So they OTK like, look, we are out for OTK. We are not out for anyone else other than OTK. If this shit hits the fan, it's not gonna hit us. It's gonna hit y'all. Okay? OTK prays that it will be awarded judgment against other defendants in this matter for actual damages, exemplary damages, pre-judgment and post-judgment interest, court costs, and all other relief to which OK is justly entitled to at law or equity. God damn. What is this? This is people. This is big. You like, Henry, explain it to us how major this is. Well, now that you asked, two things. They want other people held accountable for this lawsuit because I think it's pretty clear that OTK, the company, had zero involvement in this. And I believe I said that from day one, unless, you know, Mizkiff made some statement on behalf of OTK, which law documents say that he does not speak for OTK. People testified. He said he doesn't speak for OTK. So, you know, he's being the company man, but OTK has to protect themselves as an organization, whether they like Miz or hate Miz or feel any type of way about Miz. You know, no one person is bigger than the organization. They tell you that as soon as you join the organization, unless you like LeBron James, and then they be like, all right, we can move every other piece except for LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So the company is just looking out for themselves, that's what you want your company to do, guys. If you had a company and I worked for you and they like, Henry, you said some crazy stuff, you would probably not want to be financially responsible for for anything I said or whatever. You'll be like, hey, Henry doesn't speak for the Resilient Army or whatever. We contract him through Henry Resilient Entertainment or whatever, ENT Enterprises. So that is part one. Now let's get to the $70,000 per page document. Now, what do you guys think about OTK trying to protect OTK and holding the other people wanting to hold the other people financially liable for the lawsuit? Now, this is big. You like, Henry, you always say everything is big. That's what you probably tell the women. I'm like, hey, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? So this is the counterclaim. Remember, she filed a lawsuit asking for $2 million, excuse me. And they not only requested legal fees, they've literally requested everything to be dismissed. And now they're about to put in a counterclaim. And the counterclaim gets messy. You can say this is a counter lawsuit, right? Not only are they suing her for the $25,000, they about to pack a little bit more on, right? So what does it say? Comes now OTK defendant by through their attorney of record and provide the following counterclaim. Okay. Torturous interference with prospective relations. And I said, hey, when I'm reading this shit, I'm like, this is how it's done, guys. OTK is an influencer network and media company built by creators for creators, which I agree. OTK partners with authentic, relatable influencers to develop the most exciting, innovative, and engaging content in digital media. As acknowledged by the plaintiffs, of nature of OTK's business depends upon sponsorships, promotions, and business partners. So now they're using her words against her, guys. They're like, hey, you said we make money from sponsorships, promotions, and business partners, right? You said that shit, right? Right? You said that, Adrianah?
That's a truthful statement.
Plaintiff Adrianah, without any basis in fact, chose to include OTK in her lawsuit alleging inter alia that OTK itself acted to degrade and harm her reputation in online streaming community, to interfere with her business sponsorships, to interfere with her credibility, her relationships with subscribers and followers. You know, she was like, guys, I was about to make $600,000 that year. And then as a result of what you guys said, I lost everything, and you need to pay me my $600,000 so I can pay my $46,000 worth of debt, because I'm tired of working 3 jobs. I gotta take it off for a little bit of change, and it's working on me. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? She doing that whole charade, you know, putting it all on Jermaine.
It's all Jermaine's fault.
And
It's always Jermaine's fault.
they looking at her like, sweetie, we don't give 2 fucks about that sob story. You shouldn't have put us in this goddamn lawsuit. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. Additionally, you know, without any basis in fact, Adrianah alleged that OTK itself participated in a conspiracy, guys, to injure her while seeking to protect and preserve the reputation of Crazy Slick, someone with no formal relationship with OTK. And boom, 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 boom. Once plaintiff's lawsuit was filed, news of the litigation was widely reported by the gaming industry press. God damn. God. It was. I got the information from Dexerto, and it was Gamer Rants, Adrianah Lee, Millions, Mizkif, OTK lawsuit, and Talk Sports lawsuit. Now you see the green. Hey, they say, hey. At the time of these reports, OTK was on the cusp of closing a deal worth $350,000.
I got money.
Jesus. In sponsorship revenue with potential brand partner. Let me make that big for you guys. Why do you think they going so hard? They like, man, she fucking cost us 350 racks. The fuck? On some Fugazi stuff. All right? Fugazi. The fuck? God damn. Hey, I might need to be an OTK. Hey, OTK Henry got a good name ring to it, man. I'm starting to change my tune about OTK. I might have to sub to some. I might have to give some subs. But plaintiff intentionally and maliciously said added OTK to her lawsuit and made false statements about OTK and its involvements in the events alleged in her petition to harm OTK and its business opportunities. Guys, this is how you want it to be, right? You're part of OTK. You're like, nah, man, we're not about to let that shit slide. We ain't settling. Henry told us to settle. Oh, fuck him and fuck her. Or whatever. Like, what the fuck? They like, we don't bend, we don't break, we don't fold, we OTK way. Or was that Trey way? I don't know. Anyway, now let's get back to it. OTK is entitled to recover the value of the lost business opportunity caused by Adrianah, along with exemplary damages for plaintiff, willful and malicious allegations. I need that Rick Ross allegations. I need it. It's gonna come. Now, you know, she ain't got it. But also said, hey, could it be a coincidence, that, if it just fell through at the same time? Are they going to get the people who they were potentially going to be in the partnership with to come on the stand and say, hey, we're not doing this because you have this pending lawsuit? I don't know. I don't know what OTK got going on. And I'm damn sure not going to speak on it. Like, OTK, like, Henry, we watching your ass. We are watching you, buddy. We watching you. OTK requests that they be awarded their costs, including expert witnesses, fees, and attorney's fees under all applicable provisions of the Texas Rule of the Civil Procedure and Texas law. God damn. And you got to pray. OTK prays that it would be awarded a judgment against plaintiff for actual damages, exemplary damages, pre-judgment, post-judgment, interest. God damn, they want the interest on that shit. They like, no. We want the interest, guys. We want court costs and all other relief to which OTK is justly entitled to at law or equity. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Time will tell. Guys, chat, what do you think of them doing this? And thank you, Isaac, for gifting a membership, and shout out to Ben Yasser for joining the Resilient Army. Guys, like, what do you guys think of this? Them not only saying, hey, we need to make sure the defendants are held liable if this shit don't get if there's a judgment against OTK, they want the defendants to be held liable. And if this gets thrown out or goes in their favor, they want $375,000 from Adrianah Lee. When OTK, to be honest, guy, I can't even look. I can't even argue with that. Is a dub for OTK. Now, I've been on the record, not probably the biggest fan of their content, but the way they handle business, god damn, who was running that shit over there? Who was running the legal department? Because they are the not fucking around crew. They're like, yeah, Henry, you could talk shit, but when it comes to this legal shit, anybody fucking with us? You know what I'm saying? And we waiting on your ass to slip up, Henry. We waiting on you. We know your name, boy. Anyway. What great play for look, guys. I cannot even. I mean, I could hate, but it'd make me look like a straight hater if I was like, hey, man, OTK is playing it right. I can't even. I'm like, and everyone is getting this $25,000 defense for free. And they are asking for $375,000 from Adrianah Lee. You got to be doing the math, guys. You got to be doing the math. They want $25,000 for the legal fees, and they want $350,000 from her ass, and she already $46,000 in the hole. She in the hole. She, she hit me up, right? She hit me up. I was like, Adrianah, what's going on, baby? She was like,
I'm in a bind, Nate.
I was like, you are? I'm like, what else is going on? She was like, your rent's due, motherfucker. I was like, shit. I was like, now look, Adrianah, I might be able to work something out for you. You got to come over and we could talk. We could talk some things out. I'll play some music, and then we could see what I could do to help mitigate this situation that you found yourself in. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Adrianah Lee, man. Maybe after this shit blow over she'll charge me for an interview and I'll pay. Easy, Henry. Easy. Hey, I'm recently divorced, man. I'm recently divorced out here in these streets. Oh my goodness, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Speaking of crazy, right? Speaking of crazy, I'm like, speaking of crazy, what, Henry? Speaking of crazy, what, Henry? Henry, there's a topic that you're avoiding, buddy. And you know what's up next. You know what's up next. And before we get to the last topic, before we get into Adept in her missing flash drives, we got to do one more Pride Month thing, guys. One more Pride Month. And this gonna hit hard because some kids got involved. And it, I'm gonna just show you.
LGBTQ plus mean? Like, is it the premium version of gay? What does LGBTQ plus mean? Like, is it the premium version of gay?
Someone needs to educate that boy. Where are their parents? Where's the goddamn parents? That's reprehensible. Look at him just disrespecting everybody on the last day of Pride Month.
What does LGBTQ plus mean? Like, is it the premium version of gay?
They blocked his face out, so we can't cancel him. We don't know his identity. But I do have Biden when he was running. And shout out to my friend in Dubai who sent me this. And you would know with the Arabic, but he speaks great English and he like rich as shit. I'm like, bro, I met him on a goddamn pay to win mobile game. But this is early Biden and someone in the audience. It's the last Pride Month thing, and then we get into Adept.
I will work for everyone, whether you are young, whether you are old, whether you are Asian or Hispanic, whether you are straight or whether you are gay.
Now, why do they always do this?
I will work for all of you. And that's why I also support marriage equality. Folks don't choose to be gay any more than I choose to be straight. Could you imagine if someone told you that you couldn't marry the person that you loved? I'm sorry, I think gays are people too. Gays are not different. Gays, they are just like us. They love, they fear, they raise their.
Why do they do this though, right? You ever see them at these press conferences and so they say like the demographic, they just zoom on like, I'm for black people. I was at that damn Trump rally and it was like, I'm for black people. And then he fucking called me out. I'm like, Trump, he was like,
look at my African-American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest?
Look, I have my fucking red hat on. I'm trying to lay low and he just pointed my ass out. And I'm like, this is what's happening right now.
Children, they strive for a better life. But there are those who believe that being gay is an abomination. That's absurd. The homosexual community is a valuable community.
Oh my God.
In this country. I will work.
All right, guys, that was the last Pride Month. Let's get into Adept, right? Man, I gotta talk to my friend about that. He probably be watching me like, yo, Henry, you gotta fucking chill. Anyway, whatever. Let's get into Adept. You like what's going on with Adept? Everyone knows. Let's put her up on the let's put her on the Summer Dream screen. Adept and XQC, guys. As we know, they are going through a very contentious divorce, if you will. And there has been a lot of drama going on regarding this stuff. Okay. And as a result, she got him to get kicked out the house and got the protective order going. And I am on the case. And if you want their court docs, you can go to Henry Court because that's where some of them are. Join Henry Court. But recently, there was a sighting. You know how when you out and you like, you could. I was about to say something crazy. You know, like when you go watching, people watching, not what you guys was about to think. I know when I said watching, I bet you start thinking something else. I bet you was like, watching what, Henry? What do you go watching for? I know you guys. But there has been a sighting, if you will. Every now and then, when people go under for a while, they have to come up. And don't go there. Don't stop saying that. Stop. See, look at this. Reprehensible. I cannot. Why did you guys, after everything that's been in the news, sink to these levels, okay, of pettiness? Okay, we must rise above, okay? Because what are you doing? Going so low. Anyway, there's been a sighting, all right? And she has come out, and, you know, people sometimes, they often do things because they want people to know about it. They don't just do it. You know, when people like offer something random, you be like, oh, hey guys, how you doing? And you be like, oh, you know, the other day I stubbed my toe and it hurt really bad. You're like, bro, I just asked you how you doing today. Why are you telling me about your toe? Oh, I just wanted to let you know that my toe is stubbed and it's gone. And let's get to Adept. You know, every time she speaks, she goes viral. She's clipped on LSF. This is the most amount of attention that she will probably ever get in her life. So she got to milk it for everything she can because she got lawyer fees to pay. You know,
I'm in a bind, Nate.
She didn't get the alimony that she was requesting. She didn't get the lawyer fees that she was requesting. So let's hear what she had to say. Shout out to Streamer TV for clipping this from LSF.
Adept. Now today during the live stream, Adept couldn't do a certain streamer due to not having a hard drive. Here is Adept talking to her viewers about it.
The computer that I had in the kitchen normally, the one that would do the Animal Crossing streams on, I'm using that because I currently do not have my hard drive or my solid state drives. No comment on where they're at. I don't think it's something I can talk about, but I don't have them at the moment. So sorry about that.
In a recent stream,
and this shit gets mad. You like, what do you mean? She said she can't talk about it. Her solid straight jobs are gone.
she shares with her viewers that she's using a computer that she had Animal Crossing on due to not having a hard drive and mentioned no comment. And this is due to the courts with XQC. It seems like
this is likely 100% due to the court case with XQC, because why would someone get the hard drives, right? And typically how it works, right? You can do one or two things when they request your hard drives in a divorce. And I'm air quoting divorce, guys, air quoting divorce. When people don't want to give you information, you can ask them nicely through attorneys, or if they give you some pushback, you can subpoena that shit. Okay. But what I don't like about what she said, one, because she just volunteered unnecessary information that, you know, we all knew was going to get clipped, but she makes it seem like she can't talk about it because of, you know, XQC told her not to, or any shit like that. It really pisses me off, because if we go back, you know, not in the Wayback Machine like I did and showed the goddamn deleted text, or went on the website where you can see people deleted videos, not like that, guys, that I'm sure any forensic, you know, computer science person could find on a solid state drive, you know, not like that, right? If we go all the way back to where it all started, you're like, Henry, what do you mean all the way back to where it all started? Where did it all start? When did it start? Henry, I'm confused. All right, let me show you. If you go back here, right, you can see the original divorce complaint. And you're like, Henry, we seen the goddamn original divorce complaint. What is in the original divorce complaint that we don't know or we haven't seen already? Goddamn it, we seen this shit. All right, chill, guys. Chill out. There's a couple things we need to go examine. Okay. The marriage date, October 25th, 2020. And they stopped living as spouses on October 31st. Of course, everything is spouses to her. But it's this statement right here, right? Right here. Let's dig in. What do we have right here? What do we have? You guys remember this because it was me who covered it and then it kind of went viral and shit. Y'all was like, oh, who's this Henry guy? Respondent be enjoined from taking any steps to talk to, harass, threaten, or otherwise intimidate petitioner, including but not limited to discussing the litigation on any social network profile, including to his Twitch stream or YouTube account, and directing any followers on social media network profiles using harassing language to communicate with the other party, threaten the other party, or take unlawful action against the other party. Right? You remember that? Or whatever. Let's go back to it. There was also a clause that no one was able to delete anything on social media, right? You remember that? So if you kind of go to her page, you still see pictures up of him. And if you go to his, I think, Insta, you still see pictures of her. No one is able to delete anything. And unfortunately, I didn't have time to prep to find it, but just trust me. Trust me, I know it, right? But she says she can't talk about anything. And I find it disingenuous. Source, trust me. Come on, guys. You like source, trust me. I'll probably, it is what it is. But not only did she ask for him not to talk about it in November, she also asked him not to talk about it in January, right? January, she got exclusive use of everything. She pulled the poor shit. Hey, directing any friends and families, employees, colleagues, or individuals to discuss the pending litigation on any social network, including but not limited to on his Twitch and YouTube account. So the thing I have my issue with her saying that she can't talk about it is it was originally her who made sure that no one could talk about it. So when she says, hey, I can't talk about it, it comes off very disingenuous because she's not saying that, oh yeah, I put the gag order on in November that no one could talk about it except for Henry because he's the only one who cares. And every time I come out, I'm gonna say I can't talk about it. When, yeah, I'm saying if she really wanted to talk about it, she could file a motion to say, hey, everyone could talk about it. She could. Just that easy. I mean, she done filed a ton of motions before. So for her to get up there and say, hey, I can't talk about it, and then make it seem like it's someone else's fault other than her own, it's bullshit, guys.
First up in the news, we have Adept. Now today during a live stream, Adept couldn't do a certain streamer due to not having a hard drive. Here is Adept talking to her viewers about it.
The computer that I had in the kitchen normally, the one that would do the Animal Crossing streams on, I'm using that because I currently do not have my hard drive or my solid state drives. No comment on where they're at. I don't think it's something I can talk about, but I don't have them at the moment. So sorry about that.
In a recent
now, it makes me nervous that they requested her hard drives. To be in all honesty, I'm a little nervous that at this point in the proceedings, they requested her hard drives because what are they looking for? What are they trying to prove with her hard drives, guys? The only reason you request a hard drive is because you want to go through that shit. So either I'm hoping they're just doing it to strengthen their case that they were not married, or worst case scenario, they get nervous and they throw in a Hail Mary. I have no idea what anyone's legal strategy is, but the fact that she says she can't talk about it is her own doing, no one else's. And what's also killing me is this the goddamn wedding ring, guys? Like, is that the wedding ring? Gosh, like, I cannot wait until this is over. Messages between them, maybe? Well, I did show in some way old court document that there were Discord messages, right? There were Discord messages that were cited. Did I see them? No.
Nope.
I did not see them. And what I'm thinking about doing, guys, for all my Twitch people, is doing a huge review before the lawsuit goes. But what do you guys think about them confiscating the SSD drives? Allegedly, we don't know if it's XQC. She could be literally dropping them shits off for maintenance or to get backed up. And, you know, at this point in the game, right? This point in the divorce, everything that happens to her, we gonna think is XQC in the divorce. And same goes for XQC. Anything that happens to him, we gonna think is whatchamacallit. So what do you guys think? And shout out to S Tampa. Where you been at, bro? What's going on with my juicer? Allegedly, it looks like he may have confiscated some SSS drives. And guys, don't think that you gonna delete some shit and he don't got the best person to go through that goddamn SSD. If she deleted something, it's gonna be there. Now, look, we need a smoking gun at this point, right? We need a admittal that this shit is all a ruse to get money. Because if we don't, look, man, it'll be a very sad day for everyone. Because I got to shave my head. And you already see my goddamn... Look, my hairline was like right here about 2 years ago. That shit like right there. It'll be a sad day. They may just be copying the data. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I don't even know what BleachBit is. What is BleachBit? Guys, you talking to I'm not a boomer. I'm a millennial, but I'm on the, you know, I'm on the spectrum and shit. Oh my goodness. Solid sleeper divorce. Oh my goodness. S Tampa said solid sleeper divorce, LMAO, guys, and everyone on Twitch. TTS is coming soon. Let me make sure ain't nobody hit the donate button on Twitch. Even though it works, it does work, by the way. But I just got to make sure. I don't have the TTS set up yet, but it's coming. All right, so we're good over there. Any questions, guys? People are like, hey, when's the court date? All right, let's go for the court date. Let me share this window. Give me a second. How do I close this? Yeah. All right. So you guys want the divorce date, right? If you in Henry Court, give me a second. Go to Henry Court. You go to court stuff. I'll share it. The court dates are like all there for everything. For everything I'm following, from Cryptozoo to OTK. There is a FTX lawsuit that I'm also following, and I'll show you. I'll put this stuff on the screen real quick so you guys can see it. There's Henry Court right there. And y'all like, hey, when are the court dates? All right, so the wedding court date, the marriage court date, if you will, is scheduled for 7/10 for the hearing for the motion of summary judgment, and the trial is scheduled for August 4th. All right. And if you're here for the protection order, they have a hearing on the 3rd. And because this is a protective order, guys, it will be available to the public. You can't get this shit sealed. And it sticks with you for the rest of your life if he is convicted of family violence. It moved again? No. Are you saying it moved again? Or are you asking it moved again? Will the court record ever be public? I hope so, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, to be public. And everybody probably looking at my at whose Discord I'm all on. Shout out to Kai Sinat, Drama Court, XQC, Chud Logic, Destiny. I'm on Hassan. doing research in Pokemon and Solus Gaming. You know what I'm saying? But we, you know, if you need to get access to me, that's probably the best way. And you still got the Mizkif lawsuit, you got the Cryptozoo lawsuit, all in the court stuff tab. So that's all in Henry Court. Everyone looking like, holy shit, he in Poke server. Didn't he cut a video on it? Guys, let me tell you something, right? I am a studier of the game. You like, Henry, what the fuck you mean you a studier of the game? I study other streamers. I'm like, yo, how the hell they get successful and shit? Like right now I'm in my mids arc. I'm doing all my drama shit. They're like, why are you covering all this drama shit? I'm like, Mizkif made it covering drama. I can make it too covering drama. No, but am I active in those servers? No, but basically what I'm trying to do, I'll give y'all the blueprint, is I look at their server and what they're doing good and try to incorporate it into mine. You know, if you want to be like the best, XQC, of course, you want to mirror his. So like if you look at my server and you look at his, it looked pretty similar. I'm like, how's he doing this shit? Because guys, I have no idea. I have no idea. Drama is usually the first quarter of the year, guys, man. Shit, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I'll be honest to say it. I don't know some of these people. But any questions, if you will, regarding XQC and Adrianah. Now, shout out to Dust, who just been gifting memberships left and right, man. And thank you for everyone who joined the Resilient Army. I think come Sunday, when I stream, which should probably just be on YouTube, unfortunately. I'll probably do something on Twitch too. I will have my desktop and be running OBS and working with stream elements to show everything that's going on in there. You know what I'm saying? Any questions, guys? Any questions? I'll drop the link to see if anyone want to join. Let's see if I drop the link. Please don't pull a blicky on here. Let's see who we got in the back. Who will join to talk about XQC and the divorce process? And you have to cam up. It's on Twitch and it's on whatchamacallit. It's on Twitch and it's on YouTube. And don't be rude, chat. Oh, have I heard about the chess lawsuit? Guys, you know I play chess, right? Yes. It's the butt plug lawsuit, right? You like, Henry, what the fuck? Chess butt lawsuit. And because he beat Magnus Carlsen, it was like, yo, how'd you beat Magnus Carlsen? I was like, bro, I don't even know. And it was like, yo, he had the thing, yeah, I'm saying, up the watch. It got dismissed if I'm recalling correctly. Because I follow it. Chess lawsuit is wild. Here we go right here. I'll show it up for briefly. But basically, this guy right here, they accused him of having some beads where the sun don't shine and getting signals like Morse code to win his chess match. They did a full body cavity search on this guy. And then next thing you know, nothing came out. And he was like, y'all have destroyed my reputation and this, that, and the third. And I can't play chess in America no more. And he thought he was about to get $100 million. And they hit him with the Adrianah Lee. Not the OTK version of the Adrianah Lee. They chocolate communication. They whatchamacallit. There we go, right here. Judge throws out. Oh my God, these goddamn advertisers, like, bro, why are y'all advertising so goddamn hard? Judge throws out lawsuit. Chess star Hans Niemann filed over cheating allegations. And if you want to play me on chess, you can add me on chess.com. I'm just HenryResilient. And my rating is trash because I haven't been playing like that, but I do. He was looking for $100 million. And like, guys, I would have loved to cover this, but who gonna be interested? Like a couple chess people, Akora Nakamura, Magnus Carlsen, Fabiano Caruana, maybe some older people who play chess, but after that, not too many people, right? Because I was following this shit when it happened. I was like, because I used to watch Matao Matau. Jellic or whatever. Henry, play XQC in chess as one of the characters. He's one of the characters. I mean, I would play him if he wanted to get smoked on live in front of 70,000 people. I would probably smoke XQC on chess. I'd probably smoke a lot of y'all top creators in chess. I see him playing, I'd be like, anyway. But yeah, he was trying to sue for $100 million, guys. What's my rating? I think was it? I don't know. Probably 1,000. It was 1,600 in my prime, probably. In my prime, 1,600. Probably 1,000. That's when I was playing chess 8 hours a day, practicing different openings. All that good stuff. Dude, I used to go I used to watch a chess video every night before bed, reading a goddamn Bible or something. Oh, let me watch this. It's Gary Parsky's game. Oh shit. It's him versus Deep Blue Part 2. Oh shit. No, it's 1,000. My rating, my blitz rating is 1,000. Anyway, one day I'll play chess live or something. And Hakura is good, but Magnus Carlsen is the best. But probably no one remembers the chess tournament when fucking Fabiano Caruana beat Magnus Carlsen 2 out of 3 games, and not just beat him, he buried him. I was like, God damn, shit was masterful. I was like, oh, fucking drooling at the mouth and shit. Oh my God, man, don't get me nerding out about chess. Okay, this is a great question. Will XQC ever be able to talk about this? Yes, if he chooses to. Unless he settles and signs the NDA, it's a possibility, man. You never know. Hakura is number 2 in the world. Yeah, he's number 2. Who's number 1? Who's number 1? Fucking Magnus Carlsen been number 1 since they started the ranking system or whatever. I don't even know how Magnus Carlsen do it. He like a fucking computer, man. You playing against him, you're literally playing against a computer. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But no, Hakura is good, but we know who number 1 is, right? But no, XQC, will he be able to talk about it? Yeah. As long as he doesn't sign an NDA. But does he want to talk about it? I talked about my divorce yesterday. And thank you, as Tampa, man. Appreciate you. Super chatting over here. I talked about my divorce yesterday. Dog, I don't want to talk about that shit ever again. It took me down a very dark path. So if XQC talks about it, I think he'll do 1 stream on it, and that's it. Because even when I did mine, I was like, man, this is some heavy shit. You just start reliving all this shit. Remember, he got kicked out of his house. He got the protection order filed against him. He got trial for the protection order. He has potential battery classes that he may be assigned to go to. Dude, it's dark as fuck. Look, even Diana hey, family court was dark time for me. It's real, bro. And the heavy set report. Okay. To my people in Twitch, do you guys want a review of all the court docs? Probably closer to the trial. Just put a 1 for yes, 2 for no. If you want a review of all the court docs a day before trial or somewhere before trial. Okay. A bunch of goddamn 1s. Everyone is 1101. If you want a review from XQC's court docs, put a 1 in the chat. YouTube too. All right, we got a lot of 1s. A lot of 1s. 5s. I love, the thing I love about Twitch chat? It's just trolls. It's just trolls. On YouTube, people be having a conversation with me. On Twitch, they just be like, oh, we just here to troll you, bro. We just here to troll you. Pose up and dink doink. Oh my god. Hey, is Dust still here? Because I think the crypto.co website is finally taken down. Cryptozoo.co. Right. I'm sorry. So it looks like you guys do want a review, which is possible. Am I going to get a ukulele so I can play it in stream? Guys, you know I got my daughter's ukulele. I almost brought it, but I goddamn forgot. And I don't want to really go searching for it because that shit could be who God knows who where. But I could pull out the ukulele and sing it on stream. Like everyone's roasting that stupid ass lady who did her fake ass apology and shit. It's bad. It's real bad to the point where like people are making even the person who was whatchamacallit, who the messages were sent to had the inappropriate actions. Now this is where it gets like crazy, right? You like, but wasn't you going through it or something to that effect? Like these text messages I got too. I had for her. What was it Colleen Ballinger? I have her text messages. Her whatchamacallit that she was sent to the tweenies or whatever that shit is. I have them saved up here, but it's so bad. It's so like, this is a grown woman talking to, like some confused kid, if you will. So you're like, Henry, what's this? Here you go right here. Even and my laptop is doing the shit on me right now. They are playing the goddamn ukulele. They like, we could play it too. We can make a song. Oh, this is going on YouTube.
Hey, it seems this is the only way she'll listen. So I thought I'd give it a go.
This is like some cult shit right here, man.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break.
I'm glad you're able to look at this as a break, because you've made my life hell for 3 years.
So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true.
Literally, what was not true?
Doesn't matter if it's true, though. Just as long as it's entertaining to you.
Why was any of this entertaining?
Yo.
Right?
Who are you talking to?
You guys having fun?
Not as much fun as you're having since you've wrote a song.
All aboard the toxic gossip train.
Yo.
So now we're getting on a train.
Chugging down the
train for my coach game people. Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, who wrote this song? It was like, this is the one, girl. Put this shit out. Put this shit out. This is gonna hit them good. Put it out. She's like, you're right. You know what? I'm gonna get the ukulele. Yeah, I'm gonna get that shit. I think that's gonna make it really serious. I can't talk, but I could sing, guys. I could sing it.
tracks of misinformation, the toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station.
The toxic gossip train, driving around the city of manipulation.
Toxic gossip train.
Toxic gossip train.
Time into the track.
This is gonna be a fucking scary movie, right? This is gonna be in a game somewhere. She is gonna get memed. All right, it's gonna be like XQC is playing that scary game, and he gonna go behind. He gonna go in the room. It's gonna be like the toxic train. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck? Hide your kids. Where's my man who be like, hide your kids, hide your wives, because they texting out everywhere. Now look, guys, I told you. My computer taking a shit. I have the text messages, like asking a 12-year-old for pics. Colleen's Winnies. And I just like, I'm a father, right? I'm a father. So when I see this, I'm just like, bruh, what the fuck is going on? This is a grown-ass woman asking 12-year-old for pics. Oh, my back teeth just came back. Like, I know you like what? You saying what? I'm like,
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
So this one I was like, hey, do y'all want to go down this this toxic ass train? Because this is, I was like, yo, I had it all. I have it all. You like, Henry, does it get worse? I'm like, yes. Yes, it does get worse. But do you guys want to see this, right? You like, here it go right here. Pics. Colleen Ballinger. Pics. Some people like, just go away, you bish. As a mother, this is effed up. Jennifer, tell us. As a father, I'm looking at this and I'm like, what the fuck? And she was like a kid's channel. And she's, she's talking about her divorce to a fucking 12-year-old. Hey, he lied to everyone and said I cheated when I would cheat when I was working 24 hours a day. Texting kids. And look, they falling for it. They simping like, oh, I've never heard a soul, but I will kick him in the balls. Like, this is kids. Oh my gosh, man. Y'all like, I tried to tell you, I'm like, look, man, this is some dark shit. Y'all want this shit? We can keep. Do you want me to keep going? You could put a 2 in the chat and just say stop. What happened to that Spanish girl that was my biggest hater? She's still hating on my ass. No one is saying stop. All right, fuck it. Y'all want to see it? Let's go on the toxic gossip train. Okay, let's go on it. Train. Look, people like, no, keep going. Films are like, keep going, my boy. Keep going, my boy. Pain. This ain't pain. This is cringe. This is what do you call it? Hold on, like there are 2 scenes in dialogue based on true events in season 2, but you didn't hear from me, and that's the mother effing T. Like, you cussing the kids in text. Reverse the roles? Oh man, reverse the roles. Reverse the roles? They would have found a way to charge a guy who was doing this. Could you imagine a grown man asking a 12-year-old for pics? Hey, send me some pics. Like, what the fuck? Canceled. Predator, labeled, all that shit. But she out here with the ukulele. She out here with it. Telling people about her divorce, asking 12-year-olds for pics. Hey, it makes no sense. He tries to get pity for being heartbroken over me, but he constantly tries to drag me through the mud. You can't be heartbroken over someone you hate. So which is it? Please tell me, do you know me and aren't lying because I'm just a fan? You don't care about because yikes. Like this, bruh, guys. Would you ever confide in a 12-year-old about your whatchamacallit? Would you? And this is a group chat, right? Here, I'll give you the backstory, the lore, if you will. This is all on Reddit. And hi, everyone. I'm going to be sharing a small selection of group chat screenshots on behalf of mod verified user who like to remain anonymous because these people have grown up, right? And the thing I was going to say, because everyone's favorite Twitch streamer, Adept, she reacted to this. And I think it's behind the paywall, but I got that membership because someone was generous enough to give it to me. She started bashing this woman and said she was a manipulator and she was breaking down statements of manipulation. And I was just like, is this not pot calling the kettle black on manipulation? And that was the whole play for today, but we scrapped that shit because y'all was like, yo, it's very big coming from her. But I was like, now, when it comes to her versus Adept, who's worse? I mean, I don't know. Because I really didn't get too deep into this lady. I know everything Adept done. She's an expert, I guess. Yo. It was just getting bad. I was just really going down a dark path with this Colleen shit. But here we go. We'll keep going. The age ranges from 12 to 17 with a few fans over 18. Colleen frequently interacted in this chat and formed a very strong parasocial relationship with these fans. The Winnies chat was renamed several times, which can be seen in screenshots. Colleen added to this private group chat and began interacting with these fans. The Winnie fans were considered to be at the top fan hierarchy. So Colleen already had a close relationship with this group of fans and felt she knew them, as most of them met her multiple times in real life. Bruh, what the fuck? They would get free tickets to shows or being followed by Colleen on social media. That's fucking creepy, right? Oh man, she frequently used the Winnies group chat to complain about receiving hate comments during the aftermath of her divorce. You know, she was blaming Jermaine and putting it all on them.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's
She
always
was
Jermaine's fault.
what do you call it? Trauma dumping. That's what the Zoomers call it. Don't trauma dump on me, bro. Colleen would talk about the Gossip Bakery, Actum Forum. Colleen frequently told this group of young fans she loved them. They were her best friends, and she wanted to have a sleepover party with all of them together. Remember how Michael Jackson got jammed up? The sleepover never actually happened, thank God. But she would talk about it frequently. Like, man, according to Anon, Colleen was openly dating Eric during 2017. She shared photos of herself and Eric in this group chat, as well as sharing snippets of information in their relationship. Anon had provided screenshots to prove, not included, from as early as October 2017, several months prior to her officially admitting that her and Eric were together. Guys, ain't no way in hell I'm ever knowingly chatting with some 12-year-olds. 12-year-olds. Never, ever. If someone come out and say, oh, Henry was in my 12-year-old group chat, cancel my ass. Anon believes Chris and Jessica have allegedly allowed fans to visit their house to hang out, meet the kids. And the crazy thing about this, right, is parents will sell their kids out to people like her for exposure. Hey, go, everyone be trying to pimp their kid out with a goddamn YouTube channel or something. And it's the same thing that happened to Michael Jackson. Hey, go over to Michael Jackson's house. See what happens. He told me to get in the bed. Get the fuck in the bed then. We gonna sue his ass later. Just get in the bed. Parents, man. Some of them be desperate, man. Some of them be desperate. And it's so bad. And you know the crazy thing about this? Most of my topics, you know who be giving them to me? Dust be like, hey, you seen this? Dust be forever feeding me topics to cover. And he fed it to me a while back, but I was like, this shit's bad, man. He's like, oh man, everybody talking about this shit. Anon believes Chris and Jessica have allegedly allowed fans to their house. Anon has heard Jessica has allowed fans to babysit, but is unsure if this is true. Not the babysitter. You know how you like, come on, babysit my kids. And then when the kid is asleep, be fucking grooming her, allegedly. Oh my goodness. Going swimming in to attend Disneyland together. Evidence has been provided to confirm this. Happened on one occasion. Fans, hey, come on. Guys, I'm never trying to meet y'all kids. No offense. unless you catch me out with my kid and it's cool. But if I'm never asking to meet your kid. It's getting creepier now. Could you imagine? I'm like, who in here I know got kids? Let me see. Yeah, Diana, let me watch your kids, man. We're gonna take them to Disneyland. I'm what the fuck? Like, Diana be like, Henry, what the fuck wrong with you, man? Well, I hope she would say that. But Anon believes fans have allegedly babysat Colleen's friend Teeny before that may be where they were babysitting rumor came from. No evidence provided. And then you got all these text messages. We read that. What's this one? I should keep my mouth shut. I'm trying to go for the juicy ones. And look, when women do this hi, everyone hates me. It's just saying, it's reaching, it's fishing. It's fishing for no, we don't hate you. You're great. You're a great person. We love you. We love your content. We can't wait to see you at the next show. And oh my God, man, this shit's so bad. Let this been a man. It'd be pitchforks outside his house. They'd be rioting and shit. His YouTube channel would be shut down. Twitch would be shut down. Yeah, we do, Colleen. Anywho, guys, what do you guys think of this shit? The pick things is wild. I'm just literally going through all the text messages, and you saw the song. You saw this shit right here. This night, some nightmare fuel for you guys.
You also harassed me for 3 years in group chats and to Cody Tyler.
These rumors look like facts if you don't mind the gaps.
What gaps were there? None at all, actually. None at all.
This shit's bad, bro.
If we want to talk about some gaps, what happened to your 2020 video in which she edited evidence to make a 17-year-old look bad?
I won't survive in the crash, but hey.
Bruh.
I assume you're
if you wake up to her, right? Like,
getting on the train too.
What are you gonna do?
Let's make that a ticket for two.
Bruh, this is and we had a brother in here earlier. He was like, I'll still hit. He was like,
yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
And I was like, I think you too old, my boy.
At least you're having fun.
Again, no.
All right. I just can't take too much more of this, man. All right, I can't. All right. All right. God, hey, I know, right? He's like,
boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I was
boy,
just
no
like,
way, boy.
And this ain't even an apology,
boy,
guys.
No way.
This is her basically trying to speak out or whatever. Can you stop it with that cringe? Dies of cringe. Yes. It's so bad. But guess what? She didn't got 5.2 million views in 2 days. So she is probably up, I don't know what, 100,000 or something. This got ads on it. Isn't her channel recommended for kids and shit? Like, I can't believe she did this shit, man. Look at the face. Look at the eyes. It's like, is there anything behind them, guys? Hope she gets banned. I don't know, man. She generates a lot of money for YouTube. What would they ban her for? Did she go do something against TOS? Did she? Anywho, guys, it has been a great stream. We did a hot 2 hours. I got to edit some stuff. Any questions for the night before we shut her down? I think I cleaned the till. I really haven't had much time to prepare. I mean, you want to talk, we got equality. If you want to stick around for some equality, we do have, in lieu of the Titanic, we do have some equality stuff that's going on with women. We got women in the news. Let's talk about some women rights.
My God.
Captain, the lifeboats are ready to go. Should we load the women and children first?
No, men and children first.
Excuse me, sir. It's 2022, Private. A woman can handle a sinking ship just as well as a man can. And if you don't think so, you're a misogynistic asshole stuck in 2008. Yes, sir.
We need to tell this shit to Pokemon, right? Someone send this to her. I'm joking. Leave her alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the time being, I am requiring men and children only.
Are you kidding me?
It's 2022. This is what you wanted. You wanted to be treated equal to men? Well, this is how men are treated. Like
No, we don't. We just say that half the time. We don't actually believe in it.
Yeah, we do. Come on, we're just as capable as men are.
Shut up!
I identify as a man.
2022.
Jack, do you think I could open the door? It's 2022, Rose. I wouldn't want to imply that you can't handle the ice cold water the same way a man could.
I think I'm dying, Jack.
I love 2022.
anyway. Yeah, man. I really look, guys. It's been a busy ass week. I've been streaming. I've been streaming a lot more, right? So with me streaming so much, I literally have no idea how XQC fucking does it, bro. This shit is taxing on my ass. I think I streamed 4 days this week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna stream Sunday. I don't know how he do it. It's so taxing. Maybe because he got an editor. I mean, I got an editor, but I still got to edit. Even my editor was like, nah. You do that. I'll do this. Even my editor was like, nah. I'm gonna do this. You can do that. I'm like, bro, I thought I was paying you. He was like, nope. I was like, hey, you think you can do 2 videos tonight? He was like, nope. Oh man, but shout out to my editor, man. We talk like a lot, and and we like bounce ideas off of everything or whatever. You love the streams? All right. See, Juice. I feel, hey, if you love them, I like them. No, shout out to my editor. We'd be like, all right, I'm gonna say this, and then you can cut this in. He's like, all right, I'm gonna do that. You know, it's a it's a ebb and flow thing. Like, you know, he has free reign. So when people are like, yo, what's that song at the end? I'll be like, bro, I don't know. I have no idea. They'd be like, he was like, hey, you watch, it was like, what was the day? Hey, you watch UK rap? I was like, nope. It's like I would say we Michael and Pippin, but you know how that Pippin shit turned out. It's like, I mean, I would say we Kobe and Shaq, but you know how that Kobe shit turned out. I would say I don't even know who we like, because you know all the relationships would be like shit be crumbling and shit. But we to the moon. I'm just saying. Hey, what's a good dynamic duo that's still cool and shit, won championships and shit? Like, I don't know. Like the Pokemon edit is fire. But anyway, like, I don't be fucking knowing. Oh my goodness, man. This is crazy. Batman and Robin. I guess. All right. Batman and Robin is all right. Batman and Robin. I'll take that. They still cool and shit. But then didn't Robin like become, you know, didn't he start kissing men and shit in this new the 2023 version? I was like, yo, the fuck is this? Like, I was like, you like Henry? No, it wasn't. I'm like, yo, Robin is gay now. Robin, gay, Batman. There you go, right here. Robin is suddenly he like boys. He like booty, as Fleece Johnson would say. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, why they do us like that? Why they do this to our childhood hero? I'm like, yo. I was like,
boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Oh my god. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Hell no, man. Boy, ain't no way.
I was like, God damn, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. I can't, man. So like, I don't even know. Future streams. I'll probably be playing Diablo on Sunday with my friend Strap. His name is Get the Strap. Whatever. He like, oh man, you gotta. And here's the thing, guys. I may be Henry to y'all, but my friends call me Titan from fantasy basketball because I'm the Mad Titan, because I'm a huge Thanos fan. You know, I'm Team Thanos to team when there wasn't a Team Thanos. I was like, no, man, Thanos, you know, he had a good point, man. He was a man on a fucking mission or whatever. And I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what can I say about Thanos that, you know, that probably has not already been said? One of the greatest villains ever. You know? It is what it is. I know I got a Thanos soundbite in here somewhere, but anyway. Oh man, thanks for streaming here. You know, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for participating. I don't even know what the ads are. I'm gonna have to start learning how to operate Twitch at some point. Tomorrow I'm going axe throwing and getting some food, you know, some good shit. good company, all that good stuff. Thanos was right. Was he wrong? Come on, man. Come on, right? You think about this, right? You like Thanos, was he wrong? Think about this, right? Thanos snapping away half the people. You do not want to sit around for this dark ass argument. Are you gaming on this channel? Yes. It'll be gaming and then some other stuff. I'm gonna be a multi-streamer or whatever. I can't talk about this drama shit every day. You want me to talk about 30-year-old women texting 12-year-old people for fucking pictures? Like, what the fuck? What games? All right, great question. What games? I know since everyone's playing Only Up, I'll be playing Only Up. I'll definitely be probably playing Diablo because my friend he be hounding me for Diablo because I got a PlayStation 5. He like, get it. I'm like, nope. I play like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and all that, the hard shit. Huge Zelda fan. Ocarina of Time is the #1 Zelda ever. I don't talk about that Breath of the Wild shit. Don't bring that over here. But I mean, y'all gonna get to know me over time. I'll be here for a while. I'll be here for 10 years unless someone cancel my ass. And at some point, I'm probably gonna join OTK because I'm like, I probably could do. I could hunt for some barbecue at this point. If we get $350,000 deals, I could do that. I could I can play some Mario 64. It's been a while, but I think I could do it. I'll do the cooking streams. I make a great omelet. This is me at my OTK interview. All right, you want me to stop releasing court documents? All right, well, how much we talk? How many zeros we talking? All right, I probably could do it for that many zeros. You need me to take pictures with Miz? All right, cool. I could take pictures with Miz. Like, what else? What else I gotta do? They're like, you gotta let extra Emily smack your ass. I'm like, all right, man. I was willing to do all that shit, but I gotta draw a line. Nope. I gotta draw the line somewhere. I gotta have some goddamn dignity, okay? Oh my god. Alinity, Henry. Who you fool? Who the hell is Alinity? Nah. Adept Hearts. Someone put in Adept Hearts. She banned me. But here, look at this. ADEPTL in my chat. Let's see. You see, who still got that goddamn membership, dog? I know she banned me, but I'll still rock with her. You know what I'm saying? He has it. Yes. My membership's still good, dog. I think I don't know when it expired, but when it expired, it's over. So I was watching her reaction today. I was like, this is some interesting shit. Hey, first time catching the stream. Let's get litty. But it's almost over. Henry Hype and Adept L together. You want to see an XQCL? XQCL. Hold on. XQCL and ADEPTL. Look, I support them both. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's one I really support. That's the stun lock. It was stun lock anyone. That's what I should have put that in the chat. But guys, if you go to Adept shit and you type XQC, before you can hit L, it goes blocked. No, I showed y'all in real time. When oh boy, he just jumped on that grenade. He knew what he was doing, right? You remember it? What was it, like Sharky 2 or whatever? He was like, hey, Henry. I was like, hey man, how are you? He was like, XQCL. I was like, bro, are you making the spy eye? Oh my god. All right, man. All right, I gotta go. That's the thing. Like, how do you shut down a stream? I'll be like, And shout out to everyone watching me on Kick. So I am on all platforms, HenryResilient, Kick, Rumble. I don't stream on Rumble, but I think Dr. Disrespect may be going to Rumble, right? Or is he going to Kick? I don't know. Wherever he go. Kick name is HenryResilient. But drop a like. Shout out to my man Dust Productions for sponsoring the goddamn stream tonight, man. And for bringing all the content and for putting me on the Cryptozoo. Go check him out. I'm wondering when his ass gonna start his channel. I'll be like, I got bad internet. I'm like, bro, if you don't get you a goddamn hotspot, You know what I'm saying? Doc Kick, I think. Mr. Editor Man, title of video is XQC and Adept appear in chat together. No. You look, guys, there's some things I say on Twitch and on the internet that's just for the internet. We ain't ever. Do I have a PC? Yo, did he just disrespect me? Did he just disrespect my ass and say, do I have a PC? What type of loser do you think I am, man? Like, I know I just learned Twitch, but don't come into this chat talking about, do I have a desktop? Like, everybody know, guys. Like, everybody know I got a desktop. Everybody know. What's that? That's my desktop. That's a 4080, 64 gigs of RAM, i9, and I think that's enough, right? But I ain't even running it until like Sunday. I'm gonna set it up. I can't because I gotta edit because my editor was like, nah, you do that shit. I was like, damn, he just low broed me. And I just took it, y'all. He was like, nah. You do that. Anyway, with the RGB3, my little daughter used to be staring at that shit, like putting her goddamn feet on that shit. And I got like this nice 27-inch 2K 165 hertz free sync bullshit screen. So no. You gonna do both? No. I'll do one. Because I really want you to put your foot into that to the one I really want you to put your foot into. I'll do the so tomorrow's videos, right? I'll give y'all a heads up. It's gonna be a Logan Paul one and Bill Burr. Now the Bill Burr one is unreleased comedy, I think. Someone ripped it at a show and ripped it. It may be out there already, but it's dark. It's very dark. It's very dark. So anyway, I gotta go, guys. Thank you to the Resilient Army for purchasing the desktop and helping me become a better streamer. Shout out to my editor. The more I'm talking, the less he working. So I'm about to shut the F up. But I'm gonna leave y'all with some juice. I'm gonna leave y'all with the juice, the knowledge to get y'all shit together. Like the stream. Salute to y'all, and I'll see you on Sunday. Be safe this weekend.
How dare you?
And remember, Miz called me and said this at some point. Aiden called me and said this at some point. They were all like,
"What's up, nigga? What's up for the?"
If in life you always show up, right? And you get a participation ticket every day, and what you do, at some point, you'll hit the juice, right? Even if you show up and you don't get it 100 times in a row, maybe at some point you'll get it, right? But if you have no names in the hat, how can you expect to be drawn from the hat? You can't. Every day you gotta put your name in it. At some point, if those juice are low, you gotta believe. You gotta believe in yourself and what you do.
You are not